Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit. Welcome back to FPL Take the Hit. You're here with Mick and Joff. Today we are doing our Game Week 14 review and Game Week 15 preview, Joffy boy. It's really quick interchanging between bloody game weeks, isn't it, mate? It's hard to keep up.
It is. It's a bit tricky, but I'd say that's why you got us, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you out. We're here to help you discover what to do for Game Week 15 in such a quick turnaround.
Exactly right, mate. I couldn't have said it better myself, mate. Let's get straight into it, mate. Let's start off with the Korean barbecue himself. My transfer this week, Sonny Jim, mate. He is going to light up the Premier League.
Well, he's already lit up the Premier League, hasn't he? He's been in amazing form. Your transfer from last week, actually, by the way. I thought I'd bring that up. 10
Tip
points.
my hat, yep.
But, yeah, man. What has he got? Like 8, 13, and 10 in his last 3. So he's definitely in form. He's lighting up again, man. He's getting into that form from last season that earned him the Korean barbecue nickname, mate. That's
right, mate. He's a man on a mission. I mean, he's had third most goal attempts in the last 4 out of any midfielder, and that's only 2 games under Mourinho. So, I mean, it's gonna be a bit of a rocky road. I can see that with Mourinho, but Mourinho, he's got a good team. This Spurs team is good. You know, so if he can get the dressing room right, which it looks like he's doing, shore up that defense, I think he's going to do good things there, man. I mean, especially when look what has happened from this gentleman named Dali Ali. I mean, I thought he was done. I thought he was going to retire next week because never heard from him in what seems like an eternity.
He's gone missing, hasn't
he? Yeah, and he seemed like one of the best young talents in the Premier League not too long ago. And it's crazy. It's crazy to think that all of a sudden Dali Ali's back.
Yeah, just like that. He's got 9, 3, 5, and 15 in his last 4. All of a sudden, obviously, even before Mourinho come in, he started to get into a bit of form. And obviously, Mourinho's just like, you know what, go behind the striker again, do your thing, Del. You got this, you got game, mate, and he's done the business. But what's happened to Harry Kane, Mick? Your boy.
See, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm hopeful that Mourinho can get the best out of Harry Kane, but I'm not going to be anywhere near purchasing for my FPL team or even advising others to purchase him just yet. I think you need to wait, hold fire on Harry because, we need to see Harry integrate into the Mourinho style before you can actually bring him in because he's just, fair enough. He did score a brace in the Champions League. That's fair enough. He did do that. But the Premier League, it's different. It's a different pace and it doesn't seem like Harry's up to the pace.
Yeah,
maybe not just at the moment.
I'm Team Harry. I love the guy. Let's be honest. I'm always backing him up. You're always hating on him, and I'm always backing him up. But at the moment, I'm with you. As in, you got to wait. Like it's the wrong time to be bringing him in. If you're going to bring him in now, you kind of you're tempting fate. I mean, he could be great. He could actually kind of explode out the barrel. We kind of half expected him to do damage this week, but he didn't, and everyone else seemed to do the damage because, like I said, Sonny Boy and Ali are looking the goods at the moment, but. I think just watch this space with Kane. He could explode in the next couple of weeks, though. I'm going to leave that open. Anything's possible. So Tammy Abraham here with his injury. This is something that you might actually know more information than us right now because this is something that we're still unsure if he's going to be playing in Game Week 15. I've got a funny feeling that he is. I always thought that he's just going to have one little rest and then he'll be playing. But if he's not,
I've got a bit of information, Joffy boy. Sorry to cut you off, mate. I've got a little bit of information from the lips of Frank Lampard. He has said Tammy may have a chance. This is a quote from Lampard from Chelsea TV. Tammy may have a chance versus Villa. We'll see how he is over the next couple of days. He'll be very keen to be involved against the team he was on loan at last season.
He's playing.
So those are the words from the manager himself, mate. So that pretty much says, you know what, I'm going to start Tammy because he's going to be fired up to play against Villa.
Oh, of course. But look, if you're not too keen on Tammy, then a bit of Ings imagination, a bit of flavour, it could be coming your way as well because this guy's in form, mate. This guy is in form. And I think I put him in for his first goal, didn't I? It was about 3 weeks ago. And what did you say when I put him in? What did you say again?
I thought you just derailed your season, mate, by bringing in Danny Ings. I thought you were absolute madman. You're a maverick, but it's turned out to be an absolute masterstroke, mate. So I got to tip my hat to you, but that was genius, pure genius. And now he's got Norwich at home. So what's he going to do there? I don't know. Maybe he's going to score a goal.
Yeah, no, Norwich at home is a good fixture, even though he doesn't get too many chances. You watch the highlights of the games or even the mini matches. He doesn't do too much, but he just seems to be in the right position to get the one goal because that's all you need is one goal, and it kind of gets you that 6-7 point 9 points maybe sometimes. He got 9 points this week. But anyway, I reckon we should move forward to the transfer targets of Game Week 15 because my first transfer target straight up is Danny Ings. We've just spoken about it. 3 goals and 3. He's got Norwich at home, Newcastle away, West Ham at home. Who's your first one anyway, man? Who's your first transfer target?
Well, it's someone who's not currently as owned as I think he should be. Is Christian Pulisic, mate? I know he's only just started firing for Chelsea, but he looks like the Hazard replacement. We all kind of punted that that's what he would be, and he's starting to live up to that reputation now, mate. He's cementing his spot. And he just looks menacing, mate. And Chelsea's fixtures are great. Villa, Everton, Bournemouth, Tottenham, Southampton in the next 5 game week. So yeah. I think they can look past Pulisic, mate. He's my first pick. Who's your second one, mate?
Oh, so I've got Zaha. So this is someone I've actually just brought him into my team with some live news. Basically,
great fixtures.
Oh, he's got great fixtures. So this is something that just before Mount went down, I needed to make a move. Otherwise, I couldn't afford him. So I was like, you know what? It was about like 2 minutes before the deadline. I made the move. I was like, stuff it. I'm doing it. I'm just having some fun here. Zaha's doing the business as well. He's got 2 goals in 2 games. And Palace's fixtures, Bournemouth at home, Watford away, Brighton at home in the next 3. So hoping that they do some damage. And who's your second pick, Mick?
I'm going to go with Matt Doherty, mate. He's slowly starting to come back to the form of last season, which is what we want to see from Matty Doherty. He's he was banging in goals for fun last season. He ended up getting like 4 goals, something like 7 assists, something like that.
He's having a
he had a really good season for that Wolves defense, and so I can see him starting to come back to that form now. That's what I'm hopeful for. He's a bit overpriced this season. I get that. But I mean, with the value on hand, I mean, you can squeeze in a $6 million Doherty in maybe.
Maybe. I love Doherty, man. I love it. I mean, only for 0.4 more, you got Virgil van Dijk getting a double. But I know, I love Doherty, man. We had the Doherty drums going last season, man. All season long as well, man. But all right, we'll move on to some Game Week 15 captaincy options. Who's our obvious picks anyway, Mick?
Well, I'm going to take Jamie Vardy. He's probably going to be my captain again this week. I mean, can't go past it. He's Watford at home. Watford just sacked their coach again. So I don't know who's going to be in charge of Watford, mate. Who knows? So I can see Leicester running absolutely riot at good old Molineux there. So Jamie Vardy, definitely, he's going to have my armband. But if I wasn't captain Jamie Vardy, who would I captain?
It's going to be Sadio Mane as well. I mean, he's in good form as well. He should have definitely scored. Anyone that captained Mane should be pissed because that was... How many chances did he have? Usually he doesn't get many of those big chances, but he just had chance after chance and it didn't happen. But look, it could happen against Everton. They love a derby down there, and I'm pretty sure Mane loves a derby as well. Moving on to some Man City, Pool, and Leicester talk. We just need to really touch on them. What a week! What a game week 14. That was a amazing little just every single one of those teams had just controversy and drama. You know what I mean?
Definitely, mate. It was quite the week. It's just catching up slowly. I mean, especially that Allison red card, man. I mean, I feel sorry for anyone that owns the guy really in FPL because, right, you only just got him back in after his injury layoff. Now he's going to get himself a red card. So it doesn't bode well for a clean sheet against Everton though for Liverpool coming up on the weekend. I feel for. There's a lot of managers out there, Joff, that are still holding 2 Liverpool defenders, mate. Kind of what we started with at the start of the season, right?
Yeah.
I feel for those players because this Liverpool team, they're not keeping clean sheets. It's crazy. If you look at Virgil van Dijk's clean sheets from last season, he kept 22. They've kept 2 this season.
It's pretty crazy,
so
that.
He's got to keep a whole bunch more clean sheets to get anywhere near that number this season, which doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Nah, it's not going to happen. But I mean, they're just doing the business at the other end, man. Virgil with a double, Trent with 10 points, Robertson with returns as well. Not this week, but previous weeks. It's interesting there. Anyway, we've got to talk about that Newcastle and City game as well with KDB's absolute steamer. Oh, that was beautiful.
Mate.
That was beautiful.
Stole the absolute show, didn't it? You just knew he was firing off some warning shots earlier on in that game, and then all of a sudden he just took that that half volley right on the chest. Oh, it was beautiful. It just that's the thing with KDB. If we're gonna have a chat about KDB, I chose to keep KDB over Sterling, and it was mainly value, but at the same time I just thought that KDB he can deliver Sterling does, but he's 2 million cheaper. And if you look at his stats, he's had the most goal attempts out of any midfielder in the last 15 goal attempts. That's right. So KDB is just he seems that essential player for the season. I mean, at the start of the season, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to keep Salah all season. I'm going to keep Sterling all season," and they're both
losing
gone.
your shit.
But yeah, man. I mean, he pulls all the strings in that City team.
He does. I mean, Sterling did the business, and he doesn't really he's not getting bonus points at the moment, but he scored a goal again, and if anyone that owns him is doing just about enough to kind of string you along. Whether that turns into be the right answer is going to be upcoming. But I mean, they've got Burnley this week, so it's going to be interesting to see how that kind of pans out. It's going to be an interesting game because obviously Dyche loves to keep it contained, and yeah, so that's, I don't know, City game probably going to be a bit of a low scoring game, but we've got to move on to Leicester as well. Last ditch winner, VAR controversy. They ruled it out. They gave him the goal. Rodgers just exploded. They're a juggernaut this year, Mick, and FPL assets. They're just even though this week they didn't really fire. But Jamie Vardy party just continues.
This guy he's an absolute animal. He's on an absolute tear.
He is on an absolute
but what about
tear.
Kelechi, mate? What about Kelechi Iheanacho? Comes on, gets a 28-minute cameo, goal assist. That like no worries.
If you don't mind.
That was that was interesting to see. I mean, that's the thing. The likes of Maddison and Tielemans have cooled off massively ever since they all both had consecutive blanks. So. It's tough to consider them as options, but obviously with this plum fixture at Watford, I definitely think there's going to be returns for a lot of the players. But yeah, Pereira as well got an assist there as well. So I mean, their fullbacks continue to be a good option as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, someone like Perez even this week I think he'd be great value. Maybe even Harvey Barnes. Who knows what he does with the rotation? So this is a game that they might actually rotate. They've got a bit of a luxury. They've got a decent bench and they can adjust formation. So. It might be a bit of a approach with caution, but I've got a feeling that like you said, a few of those midfielders are going to return fire at home to Watford. Who knows what their manager is? Who knows what happens with Watford? These poor bastards just keep sacking for a laugh. They're like, yeah, we'll just sack for a laugh. Yeah, we'll sack. Yeah, why not?
All right, mate. Well, that's about all we got time for, Joffy boy. I think that was a pretty good review preview, if you ask me. So if you did enjoy this video, please give us a like, hit that subscribe. If you want to hit us up on Twitter or Instagram, at FPL Take the Hit, you can jump on those places to send us some messages and stuff. Other than that, Joff, as we say at FPL Take the Hit, always remember to stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit, take the hit.